I know better. I've painted on wood before. I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to prime it. For whatever reason, I just jumped right in to do the underpainting. Hello, it's me, Cheryl. I'm back with another video updating my experience with the Milan Art Institute Art Mastery Program. And we are I'm starting week 12, so we finished up week 9 and 10 and 11. Week 10 was small scale realism. And we were to do a portrait, like 8 by 10 or smaller, alla prima. No, was it? It wasn't alla prima, was it? No, it wasn't alla prima. I take that back. I keep getting my assignments mixed up. But it was small scale realism, so it was taking, an object. You want it to look as real as possible so that it looks like you can reach in and grab it. That's how Dimitra explained it. And I went, okay, I thought, well, and then she suggested doing it on wood. And I thought, well, that's cool. I've got a wood panel and I wanted to create it as a Christmas gift. So I thought, okay, well, I'll use my own source instead of what they provided so that I have what I want as a Christmas gift. So I started it, and I even have video of the start. I might add it to this. We'll see. So if I do, you'll see it. If I don't, you won't. But basically, I know better. I've painted on wood before. I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to prime it. For whatever reason, I just jumped right in to do the underpainting. And it was a subtractive painting assignment. So that's where we put in our dark tone. And then we go and we scrub out our highlights, our neutrals, and, go from there. Well, I didn't prime it. I realized it as I was applying the paint, and I thought, okay, well, what I can do is either wait till it dries, gesso over, go buy another board, or I can just let the oil painting underneath dry and then hope that if I go in and try it again with a new layer, that oil underpainting that soaked right into the wood would be enough to prime it. I'm still learning. So I chose to do that rather than try to go get another panel. And, the stores are a little ways away from me. So just running out and getting something is a whole hassle for me. So if I can work with what I've got, I'm going to do it. So I figured out what to do and I salvaged it. Didn't turn out as super real as I wanted. I'm still learning how to thin my paints enough to get really, fine, smooth edges. Oil is something I'm learning again. I learned it years and years and years ago. But oil painting, it's so easy to get muddy when you're trying to refine things and do realism. For me, it is anyway. So here it is. So I did this candle, and it, like I said, it's not very realistic, but it turned out okay. I'm not unhappy with it. It's not as realistic as I was hoping I could get it to look. So that was that. And then what else did we do? Gosh. We also did small scale realism. I'm struggling to remember what else we did. Anyway, doesn't matter for now. So sorry about that. But then we had a break. We had a week break. And during that time, I decided to paint another painting for the contest that they have in the art club. And this contest, the challenge was something silent night. So a night scene, like a winter night scene, is how I interpreted what they wanted to see. So I decided, well, let's get really brave. Let's use one of our big, more expensive gallery wrapped canvases, and let's do something that, again, we might be able to give away as a gift to family. Although giving away a giant painting is not always something family wants. But anyway, the contest the winners have not been, the contest isn't over, so the winners have not been announced for the Silent Night, or for the winners haven't been announced for the previous one I did, which was the woman flying, if you saw that in my previous video. And so I don't know. I'm not entering in hoping to win, but it's inspiring to enter a contest because it forces me to try to paint something that's been, a challenge, I guess. Here's your challenge, paint it, and then to see what other people submit and to see what is chosen as the winners, because it helps me to see, well, what are they looking for? What catches people's eye? So by entering the contest, then I'm able to kind of see, well, who wins and what are the things that they do that catches someone's eye. And that's helpful for me to know what style, what colors, what subject matter, all of those things. Because to be honest, down the road, the whole point for me is to paint to the level that people will want my paintings in their home or their business or whatever. So I want to know, what do people look for? It doesn't mean I have to restrict myself on what I want to paint. I can still paint what I want to paint, but there are certain colors, certain themes, certain painting styles that people like. And so I want to play with those things and see if I can kind of mold them together into the type of voice that I'm trying to speak and share with the world. So anyway, this is the painting. I haven't painted the edges on it, but it's called Winter Stroll, I think is what I called it. But it's for solstice. So I've got the northern lights and the symbols basically of a solstice. And so we'll see. I think if anything, I would touch this up. There are areas I probably would want to tone down some of the bright colors, like on her cloak and so on, and maybe try to emphasize more of the glow in her torch. I don't know. Show more glow on maybe the stag and the owl. There are certain things I would do different. Her skin is a little too orange, so I think I was trying to reflect the glow, but I think I went overboard. So skin tones are still kind of my nemesis. So I'm working on them. But anyway, that is my winter solstice tribute. And I am of Irish, Scottish, Welsh, English ancestry. So the whole Celtic winter solstice, summer solstice, all of that, for some reason just has always captivated me. And I love the symbolism and the stories, the myths that surround the solstice and the celebration. Anyway, so that's what we did for week 9 or 10, 11, and now I'm in week 12, and I'll share with you on the next round what I did there. I'm hoping to film myself painting the assignment. It's directional painting on black canvas. So if all goes well, because we're supposed to have a big storm, and of course, it's Christmas, yay! So Merry Christmas to all of you, or Happy Holidays, or Season's Greetings, or Happy Hanukkah, or Kwanzaa, or whatever it is that you do to celebrate this winter season. Blessings to you, and yeah, we'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.